Sometimes you can be wrong about shit and wrong about people. On the 14th, my wife got appointed a new conservator. This is after our benefits were adjusted so that now, like, our money is community property because we're married, and she gets the lion's share. So she gets, like, you know, $746. I get $232. So in the eyes of the Social Security Administration, part of her grant is, you know, it's like it's community property. It's not supposed to be like divvied up in their eyes, you know. So anyway, on the 14th, I was busy, sick, and during the Zoom court thing. So I wasn't able to talk to the judge who wanted to appoint me as the conservator, the payee, even though, you know, I think that there was issues that would have prevented that from happening. So then this woman gets appointed as her conservator, who I thought would be a good pick, but as it turns out, we're hearing a lot of stuff, and we noticed that since somebody else got her as a conservator, she had to start begging for food. And when she got Amber's account, there's plenty of money in her bank account. So then Amber tries to talk to her yesterday to get some money to go get a coat. Her and her dad were going to go to Walmart in Gaylord, and she was going to get herself a coat. Well, this new woman dragged her ass and didn't have the bank account open yet, supposedly. So then right there, she didn't, inefficiency, she didn't have it. And then she has the nerve to tell my wife that we should get an annulment to increase our income. Okay, which is kind of upsetting for somebody to suggest that your marriage is not worth more than a few pennies a month. You know what I'm saying? Or that you should trade off the sanctity of your marriage for a higher income, you see? So today she communicates with her, and this Vicky woman calls her. First she texts her, and she's like, okay, she's opened up her account. All right, here's where it stands. Anybody knows this who's ever opened a bank account before? Now, she thinks that Amber doesn't know anybody that knows how banking systems work. Even her dad knows this, and she talked to her dad today, too, about it. It's like, hey, you know, you opened my bank account. You knew I wanted money. You didn't get me any. You could have got me a money order, a Visa card, or a cashier's check, you know, a certified check. Any one of those things would have worked, that it would have covered this conservator's ass, and she could have reported it that she gave it to Amber. She just didn't want to give it to her. Now, in a way, I'm kind of glad because, well, she's down to the balance that we wanted to keep in her account anyway. But in another way, it's just, you know, all right, we're seeing already that she's taking steps she shouldn't take. And then she also asked, this is 2 times that she's communicated with my wife, that she's asked about my banking information. You know, do I have money in the bank, stuff like that, which is none of that woman's business, you see? I mean, we know I don't have no money in the bank. I'm completely broke. I have less than $10 in the bank. So it's like I'm completely broke. But it's none of that woman's business what I have. You see what I'm saying? Because she's not my conservator, my payee. I'm not under conservatorship. And today, you know, my wife had to call the court, you know, to see if, like, the petition is going through, because we're concerned about the petition going through, because the judge, when I didn't go talk to the phone and during the Zoom court proceeding, he said, well, you guys can always get another court date and we can consider appointing him or even yourself, you see. So it would be nice if she could get appointed her own conservator, since she does have a handle on what has to come out of her account before she does anything else. And basically, that's what's important, is that, you know, people are able to pay their bills and that they have the responsibility to do that first. Whatever else they do with their money is their own business, ultimately. So now we're concerned because, well, how we've been paying the bills is out of my checking account. You know, and I pay some of the bills online out of my checking account. So since our accounts were adjusted, our Social Security benefits, her conservator has been giving her a check to give to me to put in my bank account to pay the bills, you see? And then whatever is left over, it's like, you know, I give some to Amber and some of it I spend, you see? So it's like, that way it has been working out as community property. But this woman's acting like she's going to try and change up how things are done, which I'm hoping that we'll get fast action from the court. And we did send another letter to the judge that's going to go out today, because this is an overstep of authority, and it's kind of abuse of power to tell somebody that, hey, you know, I can't even do this for you. Okay, the account is open. If the account is open, they're sending you checks. The account is open. They can't send you checks on an account that's not open. So the account is open. So you've already told me by saying the checks are going to be here next week, the account is open. So if the account is open, then that means that you could have got me some money, but you didn't want to. You want to try and cover your ass. Then this is going to be in the attached video that I'm putting this with. And you'll see for yourself exactly what we're up against now. I got to pay bills and stuff. And we got to deal with this rude woman who's used to treating those she's supposed to serve like second-class citizens, or like they're stupid or something. Okay, these are texts from Amber's old new conservator. She had this conservator before. Now, Amber knows that she's got $1,200 in the bank, and this conservator doesn't know how things work here, or even how SSA works. So she doesn't know that now they consider our money community property, and then when they adjusted our accounts, our benefits, they gave Amber the lion's share, the head of a household share, and they only gave me $232 a month. So she doesn't know that Amber gets written a check to give to me to put in the bank to cover bills while this is happening until I can get it adjusted back up at my end. And she doesn't know that Amber knew she had $1,200 in there, and Amber's been pestering her for some money ever since she got her account, and she won't give it to her. And then she went and changed her account today without getting her the money, even though she knew she asked for it to get herself a coat. So, you know, she was going to go to Walmart with her dad to buy herself a coat. Vicky wouldn't give her the money, even though Amber has it in her account. So then, okay, is this calling her?
No.
So then, well, you knew I needed money before you changed my account, and I won't be getting a divorce or annulment. Only need next month for the bills, and he gets a check too. Put the money in his account, because he pays the bills out of his account like he has been. Okay, so, you know, she's trying to explain to this retarded chick, Vicky Took, who thinks she's a guardian just because she's a conservator, that, hey, you are not a fucking guardian, and I am not a child, and you're not going to treat me like a retard. See, what people don't realize about Amber is that she's not really retarded. She may have a little bit of a speech impediment, but she's probably smarter than fucking Vicky Took. And she's smarter than a lot of women who are 20 years older than her, or at least as smart. So, now we're already having overstep of authority issues with Vicky. And she hasn't even had her account, you know, a week yet. So, now we're wondering how we're going to pay bills and how things are going to work. We sent a letter to Judge Burmeister about our abuse already. And we also have heard some stories about how she's been bullying and abusing other people that Amber knows who are on assistance. And she took over this one woman's account And suddenly the woman had to become a beggar in town, start begging for food because she suddenly didn't have money anymore because Vicky took her stuff. So it's like almost like the stuff that's being said about her, like, you know, Vicky took stuff. That might be true. I don't know, but it is an overstep of authority because, well, she was asking Amber about my income and my life and stuff like that, which is none of her damn business. So, and then she also suggested that, you know, to Amber, that she told her we should get an annulment to, you know, increase our income, stuff like that. She thinks she's dealing with somebody retarded when dealing with Amber. So, you know, I don't know what the hell. We got a petition. We petitioned the court to get her removed. The judge wanted to talk to me when she had her court date, but I wasn't up and ready to attend. He wanted to assign me as her payee, which, well, I guess we should have, since the majority of my stuff's going to her.
Good. Yeah.
Amber, it's Vicky.
Okay.
You were fully aware that Janice was dropping you, and you should have got that money before she closed your account. I cannot give you cash. I have to do what the court provides me to do. I can't do anything unlawfully, and I can't get cash. I have to have evidence.
Right.
So, you know that. I told you that. I'm not being a bitch about it, but you knew that she was removing you, right?
Yeah. The day of the court.
So why did you ask for money then before she closed the account?
I did. She said that she can't do it. I asked her the day of court. At the court hearing, she said that she can't do it because she's no longer my conservator.
I mean, prior to the court date. She can't do the day of court because she was removing herself. So it makes it effective that day that she cannot touch the account other than closing it and issuing a check to reopen an account. But I can't do nothing until your checks come in. And they will not cash a money order. I already asked them about a Visa card. They said no. So I have to wait till checks come in. And you told me yesterday that you were just fine.
Okay. Forget it.
Well, I can't do nothing about it. It's not forget it. As soon as it comes, I'll get you the money. But I can't do anything at this moment.
Right, I understand that now.
Pardon?
Is that okay? I understand that now.
Yeah, because my hands are tied. I can't just say, hey, give me $400 and I don't have evidence to show the court that I pulled over $100 out of the account. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can tell the court that I took your money. You know, and I'm not going to have that on my ass.
Right.
So, but she's putting a rush on the checks, and hopefully they'll be here by Monday. Okay?
Yeah.
Does your husband have any money in his account?
He don't know.
Huh?
He... I don't know.
Right now I'm confused. Okay. I will talk to you later, I guess. I apologize again, my dear.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you.